Every single day I have this combination. And these come out every Christmas. Hi friends, it is Monday morning and I thought I'd take you with me this week and just see what happens, but I have to go to the bank because some dick has decided to use my card. Anyway, they put a block on it, so I'm going to go and sort that out now. The glam life in the med, putting the rubbish out. Hey everyone, I'm Wayne, I live in southern Spain and I just wanted to show you the real everyday life here and not just the glamorous side. I live 15 minutes away from Banús and Marbella, but I wanted to show you the normal day-to-day stuff.
A few moments later.
I don't know if you can hear me because I realised I left my microphone at home. But basically my cards have been cancelled. I've got to wait 10 to 15 days for it to arrive. But anyway, I'll get an email. And on top of that, I just found out I can change my car. I should have changed it in July. So I need to, apparently they've sent me an offer for a new Audi, an Audi A3. So I need to sign the contract, agree it, what they've sent over. I need to check it first of all, agree, that's what I want, sign the contract and swap my car. I can't wait. So I got a new Christmas present. I probably should have mentioned as well that the bank is like 10-15 minute drive away from where I live. It's in a little village called Pablo Nuevo, which is here behind me. It's a cute little town. Actually, it goes much further back than this. They've got a really nice Thai restaurant here, which we come to sometimes. What does it do, Wendy?
Melt in the mouth.
And at the back of this village, this is kind of like the main little shopping area, but at the back of the village, they've got a massive sports area. I've come to the port. I'm going to stop, have some breakfast and finish the reports. You know that feeling when you start working and you just kind of zone out? Well, I sat down for breakfast and then got into focus mode. Next thing I knew, it was 1:30. Time absolutely just flew by. And I say that because I kind of have a guilt trip. Like, I don't like staying in any one place where it starts feeling awkward that I've not bought a coffee or anything. But anyway, I left as soon as I kind of realised. I just time travelled. I don't know how this has happened. I'm back. What morning? So turns out some dickhead, I've got my microphone now, I forgot it earlier, basically tried to use my card over the weekend. Is this another inappropriate angle? I think it is. And most importantly, for my health and my fitness, finally renewed my gym membership because I'm so unfit over summer. I did no workouts. I was so busy like traveling and seeing places and all the rest of it. I need to take my top off actually. It's now currently, what is it? It was a little bit chilly this morning. It's now currently 22 degrees. So anyway, I didn't put a top on underneath. I'm going to take the top off. I'm going to replenish my fluids and I'm going to do some work. So I shall catch up with you afterwards. Okay? I have no idea what I'm doing, but let's skip this part anyway. You don't want to sit and watch me work for 8 hours. It's just gone 6 o'clock and I've got one tiny little bit left to do. And also I have like 2 setups. This bit is work and then this is for my YouTube and gaming channels. So like there's 2 sides of it. There's like my work side and then my gaming side. I just thought I'd share that with you so you can see what's going on. Honestly, I finished, but it's 8:05. So I've got some leftover ramen which I'm going to eat. And then I'm going to prep my gym gear for the morning. Yeah, God, it's been quite a productive day today. I started using AI to track like my dailies. So even when I finish work, like now, it's 8:05, I'm going to work on my own projects. So my video projects, my gaming projects, my channels, all that kind of stuff.
And I wanted to track to see, am I actually like just procrastinating or working, as some people call it, where you're working but you're not actually getting much done? Or am I actually getting shit done? And it turns out I'm actually getting shit done. So I've been doing this for the last 2 weeks on ChatGPT. I've set up a folder, a project called Diaries, where I just really casually put in a bit like a diary really, and I've done it for 2 reasons. One, to check the progress that I'm making, and second of all, to keep like a diary of what I'm doing during the day, so that when I come to make videos and things like that, I don't forget some of it. Yeah, it's going well so far. I can do a whole video on how I use GPT to optimize my life, everything. If you saw it, you'd think I'm crazy. People that know me think I'm crazy anyway, but I have like a main project called 2025, and within that project it's broken down into everything from health to work to education and learning, because I never stop learning, to videos, to my channels, everything's in there. So yeah, AI is probably having a field day because it's basically my entire brain is going into it. But it's fine, there's nothing in there that I wouldn't share anyway. Anyway, I'm just rambling. I'm gonna grab something to eat. So, see you tomorrow. Bye.
Good morning. It's now 7:20, and I want to go to the gym. I had the worst night's sleep last night. I didn't get to sleep till like after 4 o'clock. I don't know what's going on with my body and mind like keep having anxiety before I go to sleep. And I changed my light to red light because it's supposed to help. It's supposed to help trigger melatonin to help you sleep. So I changed it to red light, but it didn't work.
If I'm going to the gym in the morning, I always just have a black coffee for the caffeine, ready for the workout. Let's see how it goes. I was in a car accident over summer, just before summer, so I'm still trying to recover my spine and all the rest of it from that. So I thought, do the weights, and then in the evening I'm going to go and do yoga. It wasn't as difficult as I thought it was going to be because I dropped down the weights and took it easy. And it's my first time back since something like the 19th of July was the last time I did a workout. That's absolutely embarrassing. But anyway, I did it, and I've got yoga tonight at 7:30. Anyway, I need to go and shower, have some breakfast, and get on with some work. I've got some reports to finish, so that's going to be my day. Every single day, I have this combination while I take my vitamins. So I squeeze a fresh orange over ice and then top it up with water so it's hydrating. Because the carton stuff is really like powdery or really sweet or something, I don't know. It's quick and easy to do. That's what I do. And pair it with a persimmon, because the persimmon is full of fibre, it's full of vitamin A, and it's sweet and juicy. Well, over here in Spain they are anyway. So pairing these two together replaces the fibre from the juice and stabilises all your sugar levels. It stops them spiking. So they balance each other out, and you get all the vitamins from the orange and from the persimmon. So yeah, that's what I do. Well, while these are in season anyway. And am I the only person that eats persimmon with the skin on? Maybe. Oh my god, I just had a phone call about my car, so the new one that I'm getting, and I should have signed the contract in July and forgot all about it. So anyway, I've sorted out all the contracts and everything, and I can now pick it up in February. But I didn't realise, I thought that you could just go to the showroom and drive the car out. I didn't realise they actually order the car direct from the manufacturers, so I drive it straight out off the factory floor, get the keys, and it's mine. I can't wait. It's something to look forward to in the new year. Anyway, it just made me chuckle because I could have had the car in November and I didn't sign the contract. Never mind, I've signed it now. And they've just sent me a picture of the car. Look, that's the car that I'm getting. New toy time! I can't wait. I like getting new toys.
Sorry, I got back into work mode again and went into a trance and then forgot I just left the camera recording. So once again, let's skip this bit. You don't need to watch me working for the next few hours.
Just got back from yoga. It was such a good class, but I realised how stiff I am and how much I need to work on my flexibility. Man, my hamstrings are so tight, and also like on my hip flexors as well. And I booked to go on Thursday. So tonight was a beginner's class, and Thursday is the more advanced class. So God knows what I'm going to be like. But it can only go one way. I can only get more flexible. I mean, I need to work on my health overall anyway. But right now, I'm tired. I'm going to eat leftover ramen. Actually, I should show you that. It's a really good recipe, and it's really tasty as well. And it's full of vitamins and minerals. The thing is, when you have the leftovers, because it makes a massive, huge bowl, it goes more like curry. So I'm going to take the sauce, heat it up, and have it with rice. I'm going to watch some crappy TV, go to bed, and do it all again tomorrow. See you then. Bye. Good night.
So yeah, the rest of the week now, for the next couple of weeks, meant to be raining.
I had a nice surprise. After wrapping up my work for the day, my friend Will came by and we decided to head out for a bit of Christmas shopping at Euromall, which is based over in Algeciras. And of course we fueled up with a stop at Pad Thai Wok first. We both had crispy chicken. The only difference was I had mine with rice and Will had his with noodles. Our other friend Steve met us straight from work and we enjoyed a coffee before doing some damage in Pull and Bear, and I got this gorgeous blue top and some chunky white trainers. I don't know if it's well known, but we all live in urbanisations in Spain which are on the opposite side of the beach. So you've got the beachfront and the urbanisations are up into the mountains. I didn't really film much today. Pretty much spent it sat at my computer working all day. So I enjoyed these few clips of the gym. Today was leg day, which was an absolute killer, but I got through it. And yeah, also had a Spanish lesson, but I didn't really record that either. Finally, after months of sunshine, we finally get some rain. You've no idea how happy this makes me. I love it when it's cozy. All those TV series, all those films everybody talks about during summer, we save them up ready to watch on these cozy days. I was so lucky. I popped out for lunch and here you can see I had chicken strips, prawn bilbil and some halloumi, but I managed to avoid the rain and then it started pouring down, and then when I left everything cleared up and everything was still and calm. And then once again jump back into work. I love the cozy vibes though. How can you not like cozy vibes when it's raining? And people often ask, what do we do when it's raining in Spain? We do the same as everybody else. Work, go for coffee, eat, drink, go to the cinema, all that kind of stuff. I make the most amazing cinnamon waffles, which I need to share the recipe of, but I basically spent Saturday cleaning and doing housework. Sunday morning I headed out early, and here you can see the outfit that I got from Pull and Bear. I love this colour blue and the chunky trainers and the white jeans that go with it.
If you're stuck in storms and rain, I believe you're in the UK, you're over it already, but here in Spain, I love this cozy time. I've just got back from meeting my mate Steve for a coffee up in a place near where I live called Manilva Pueblo, which is the old town. and we saw the most amazing rainbow. It was like literally just in front, and you could see the full arc across the valley.
We spent a few hours just chatting and catching up and putting the worlds to rights and admiring the rainbow. He lives out in the countryside, so it's a nice walk around there. Manilva Pueblo is a typical Spanish old town, and in this region it's known for growing wine. And also in this area is where the Larios family, the very family that created the gin, this is where they originated, or at least where all their farms originated.
While I was there, I picked up some sweets, and these come out every Christmas. So I picked up a couple from the village store there. You can actually buy these in any supermarket if you're in Spain over Christmas, but these sweets, and they're a Christmas tradition in Spain. So what I might do, I'm going to try these now. I've only got 3 of them. This one's a marzipan. This one is like, I can't remember what she said. She said it's condensed. I can't remember what she said anyway. She said it's a condensed version of this. So I think we should try them. I want to try them anyway. I probably won't eat all of them, but I might take a bite out of them just because I have a glass of milk. And this is going to sound weird, but most of you know I'm weird anyway. I can't have cake unless I have a glass of proper milk. I don't know why. It's something that I've always done since being a kid. So we've got my milk, I've got my little cake, so let's try them and I shall tell you exactly what I think. So I'm going to save the marzipan one till last because I really like marzipan. So let's try the condensed one first. Oh, maybe we should try the full one first and then the condensed one and see what the difference is. What does it say that this flavour is? I can't see because I don't have my glasses on. Anyway, let's try it. Look. There's 2 of them. I didn't realise it's like a sandwich, this one. I actually don't have the words to describe it. Let me have a drink of milk though, because it's powdery. Oh, there you go. There's a description of it. It's like a sandy biscuit. It's sweet, obviously, but it's not really sweet. But I can't explain the texture. It's like you bite into it and it's sandy and soft. It doesn't exactly melt, but it's not crunchy either. You have to try it. Let's try the condensed one and see what the difference is. It's probably just sweeter, right? Yeah, it's sweeter. I want to say, but I don't know whether this is just me thinking it. I want to say it's even softer and sandier. That's the only way that I can describe it. We don't have anything like this in the UK at all. So for me to try and explain it, I don't have the words to explain how it is, the texture of it. All I can explain is, it looks like it should be like a shortbread. And it does look like that, right? But when you bite it, it turns into sand, like sweet sand. That's all I can describe it as. Okay, let's try the marzipan. Marzipan's marzipan, right? That's almost like a coconut cake without the coconut, as in it still has that grainy coconutty texture even though it's just marzipan. And it's not actually really, none of them are really sweet, which is surprising because I thought that they were going to be really sugary sweet. I think probably my favourite is going to be the marzipan, right? Because I like marzipan anyway. But I really like this one. So I'm going to drink my milk and I'm going to finish them. And just see what ChatGPT tells me what they are. One sec.
Of mantecados and polvorones. These are those traditional Spanish sweets that pop up especially around Christmas time. They're kind of crumbly, melt-in-your-mouth biscuits made from lard, flour, and sugar, and they come in all sorts of flavors like almond, lemon, and cinnamon. So as you're seeing those appear in shops, that's probably what they are.
And how would you describe the texture of them?
I'd say they have this really unique kind of crumbly, almost sandy texture in the best way possible. When you bite into a mantecado or a polverón, it kind of just falls apart and melts in your mouth. It's a bit powdery and super delicate, so it sort of dissolves into this sweet, buttery goodness as you eat it. Definitely a unique texture if you haven't tried them before.
Yeah, I said I didn't know how to describe it. So even ChatGPT agrees. It's like sandy, sweet, melt in your mouth type thing. Anyway, that's enough of me eating cake on video. I think I'll probably do, now that I know that there's a load of different flavours. I saw the lemon one actually, but I didn't know that there was a load of other flavours. So those are the Christmas sweets. It's Sunday. I have a few more things to do. I'm going to do some editing, including editing some other videos that I've got. And I'm going to make myself a really nice bolognese. So I hope your Sunday's going well. I hope you enjoyed this week. It's a bit of a strange one, like filming vlogs for the week, because I don't feel like there's that many interesting things, but I also want to keep a diary and a record of my life in Spain. So that's what I'm going to do. So if there's anything you want to know or anything that I should include in the video, let me know. It's a bit difficult because I have work during the week, and a lot of the time I'm just sat in front of the computer unless I go out to like a cafe or somewhere like that to do some remote work. That's not interesting, just sat there watching me work for 8 hours. So anyway, I'll show you the more interesting bits when I can. We've got some interesting things coming up, including going to see Malaga Lights. That's going to be switched on, I think it's the 27th or 28th of November, so that's coming up. And also I want to go and see Manilva Pueblo. I want to see their lights switched on. And what else? We've got a few things coming up anyway. But yeah, that's my week done. I'm going to check out because I need to go make some food. The storms have calmed down a little bit, but we've got a few more showers coming up in the next week. And autumn is well and truly here. Anyway, I hope you had a good week and catch you in the next video. Take care, everyone. Bye. I need to clean my desk, by the way. It's a mess. I'm probably going to have to blur this, aren't I? Because this is work. It's criminal. Let's not eat. Content.